This week's worst person in Westeros has to be the guy who did. Welcome back to Worst Person in Westeros, and after each episode of House of the Dragon stage, writers will gather to answer a crucial question. Who is worst person in Westeros? And this week, senior editor by Sam Adams and associate writer Nadira Goffe answer the call. And Sam Adams told that, well, hello there. I'm merely 22 months after we convened to choose the worst person on the very first episode of House of the Dragon. And here we are again. And even in the streaming era, that's an awful lot of time to go between seasons. And so I choose to do a little experiment and watch the premiere of season 2 without doing any catch-up. That proved to be a huge mistake. I was immediately confused by the first scene, and which takes us back to the familiar courtyard of Winterfell castle and then to the wall. And for a controversial, I couldn't make heads or tails of between the two characters I completely failed to recognize. And even with the help of the introductory recap, I subsequently spent enough time with the Dance of the Dragons article on the A Song of Ice and Fire Wiki to suss out what is going on here. But it does raise a broader issue, and how can we pick the worst person in Westeros? And if you don't know who any of these people are, and so before we start offering up candidates, Nadira, by the way, how was your reintroduction to the world of House of Dragon? And Nadira Goffe told that, I attempted to do the same thing and got approximately 4 minutes in when I realized that I didn't even remember young Ben Beverly and was in fact Rhaenyra's son. I did what I always do in these dire situations and navigated to YouTube for a more thorough recap. And I owe you so much for your years of service to my brain. And now I am firmly back, and so in House is House of the Dragon, and which convently starts right where we left off. And it's been many days since Aemond accidentally killed Rhaenyra's young son, and Lucas effectively dashing any chance of avoiding an all-out war of Dragonfire and Brimstone. And now Rhaenyra is out seeking proof of this, while those in her corner and makes their preparations, and when she finds it, and she demands to have Aemond's head, and they already took one eye, and what is one more?